Welcome back. And as is our tradition, every Monday we have an SME owner in the building here to tell their story. On SME today, we're joined by Abiola Ishola. He is the CEO of Biotrix Visuals. Now, that's a photography expert right here with us who's gained a lot of experience being really creative with his work. And when it comes to the business side of photography, he knows all about it. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me here.
All right, so honestly, we see people like you behind the camera mostly,
Yes.
but today you're in front of the camera is an opportunity to pick your brain and find out how it all began.
Yeah.
Talk to us about that.
I started photography in 2018.
Okay.
I graduated from the University of Badon.
All right.
So, it was a tough journey for me because I told my mom I want to do photography. This is what I love doing.
Okay.
This is my passion. And she was like, are you sure you really want to do this?
Okay.
Are you sure you can feed your family? You can, feed your family with this? I said, yes, this is what I love doing. This is my passion. Is what I really enjoy doing. So I started photography in the church. I was a media department in church.
Nice.
So I took passion into it and I love it. And I did it professionally.
So when you start working in a place like church where your mom and your friends are going to be there, so that means you had a lot of pressure making sure that those pictures were almost perfect,
Exactly,
right?
yes.
Okay.
Because I have to take good pictures. You have to take that memory pictures. Maybe probably when they're praying, that memory picture when they're crying to God and everything. So
Yeah.
we take good pictures.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So it's one thing to be behind the camera and take the pictures, but it's another thing to start a business behind it.
Yeah.
And photography, many might realize by now that it's very expensive.
Way
The equipment is expensive. So how are you able to start gathering your equipment?
At first, my first camera, I think I had to get a loan to get my first camera because it wasn't easy for me. I don't have that money.
Wow.
So with time, I tend to pay up. The first job I did, the first gig I had was 2018, and I was paid 8,000 naira. I was like, wow. It was a whole lot for me. I was very, very happy. I was very, very excited, like, being paid for what I like doing, what I love doing. It was a good thing for me. So that was it.
So now you've started a business with this. On an average in a week, how many gigs are we talking now? How many projects are you able to cover within a week and deliver?
Within a week?
Yeah.
Over 10.
10 projects.
Gigs, yes.
Okay.
10 projects.
Fantastic. Now, is it easier for you now because you have a team supporting you?
Yeah,
Let's
it's
talk
more,
about
it's
your
more
team.
easier now because I have teams, post-production,
Okay.
editing, social media management,
Okay.
customer service and everything. So it's more easier for me now because I don't do everything myself now.
So I want to touch on that customer area because customers can be very funny, and they have high expectations. Sometimes they actually think they look a certain way, and by the time you take the picture, they see the reality of it.
It's always something like that. Yeah, because me personally, I tend to give them. I don't tend to over edit pictures.
Okay.
I keep its originality. Like I maintain the face, I maintain the skin tone and everything.
Okay.
So I think everybody knows how my image is. So I don't think I have any complaint or any problem.
You've never had any challenges like that where your customer will come and meet you and say, couldn't you just do some Photoshop and make me look finer?
Yeah, I have challenges like that, but I tend to ask them, what do you want?
Okay.
Do you want us to put more photos? You want us to put more editing to it, or you just want to keep it cool? So it depends on what the customer wants.
So I've always loved photography, but setting up a studio and maintaining it in today's day and age, it's obviously a big task.
Yeah.
And of course, your business essentially runs on electricity. Cost of fuel, diesel, everything now has gone up. How have you been able to balance that?
I must confess, it's not really easy at all. It's not easy because we have to maintain staffs, welfare, pay salaries, gadgets, because innovation, you have to keep improving yourself.
Yeah.
Recently, one of my staffs broke one of our lighting,
Wow.
which cost like over 500,000 naira.
Wow.
So it was a whole lot. So, those are things that we face as a business owner. And we thank God.
All right.
Yes.
All right. So what is your specialty now? So some photographers have a focus. Some like doing huge landscape, environmental pictures, pictures of buildings and the like. We could see some pictures of people on the screen here. But what is your specialty? What are the things you like to take pictures of the most?
Portraits.
Portraits?
Yes, I love
Personal
portraits.
Okay.
Well,
Why?
I do weddings, events, commercial, and any other things. But I think I love portrait more.
Okay. Why? What is it about portraits that makes you love it?
Because you spend that quality time with your clients.
Okay.
Private time with your clients, one-on-one. So you tend to, give them that expression, give them that good vibe.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I like.
I'm loving your use of color. I'm loving the backgrounds and the lighting here.
Yeah.
But lighting is not an easy skill to harness. It's one thing to be in front of the camera, but it's another thing to get the lighting right. Did you have to go to a training school or learn under somebody to get that skill done?
It's self-development.
Really?
Yeah, self-development. Yes. I check on YouTube, and I have some mentors.
Okay.
Like
who?
Kalichi Amadi.
Oh wow. Okay.
He's my mentor, so I know I like the way he uses camera, his lighting.
Okay.
He keep it more natural, not too much of lighting. So that's what I like.
All right. Now, if once you mention Kelechi Amadi, you're mentioning a very big boy.
Yes.
But it's one thing to have a mentor like that, but it's another thing to follow and be exactly like them. What are the differences you've put into your work compared to his?
I think more of relationship.
Okay.
More of relationship, because I have clients that I've worked with for over 4 or 5 years now.
Okay.
And they keep calling me back, and they keep giving me the same job.
Okay.
I think more of relationship and quality image.
So now my next question is on the industry itself, because when you go for the average wedding now, you're seeing hundreds of photographers.
Yeah.
You're seeing so many, and it feels like the industry is getting bigger, but is it getting better in your opinion?
It's getting better, of course.
Okay.
It's getting better. There's nothing you want to do right now without photography. You want to have a wedding, a naming ceremony. You want to sell your product online. You have to take it. You have to take pictures with your phone or camera. So it's getting better and getting wider.
All right then. Now I can't wait to see a lot more of your work in future, and we'll definitely be looking out for you and your projects. Biotrix Studios.
Yeah.
That's Bio B-I-O.
Yeah.
Right.
CRIX.
CRIX Studios.
Yeah.
We'll be checking you out online. Okay. And our chef in the kitchen, Chef Honeymouth, has plated some food. I think that food is good enough for food photography.
Yeah.
All right, do you do food photography?
Yeah. Yes.
Once in a while?
Yeah, once in a while. Not every time, but once in a while.
All right, so I'm going to link both of you up because that food looks like it's already a picture. Maybe you should take some pictures of that food.
Okay.
And we'll post it online.
Sure, why not?
All right, fantastic. Okay, then now, Chef Honeymouth, my mouth is watering. How far? Are we good to go? Can we come to the kitchen now? All right, let's take a trip.